Hello everyone and welcome back to Math with Mr. Fitri. Today we are going to begin and conclude on page 105 looking at section 6 with the goal of finding x. Alright, this seems again back to the basics, find x. Oh, that's simple. But these problems are quite complex as we will see. So let's get started. Problem A here. All right, we've got our parallel lines. Okay, we've got our transversal. We've also got this extra line here. Ooh, look at that. We are given this angle, 108 degrees. We're given this angle, 30 degrees, and we're given x. So we need to find x. So take a moment, think about how we might solve this. What I suggest is we start down here, okay? We know that, again, a straight line is 180 degrees. So let's take 180, all right, minus 108, which we are given. So let me put the symbol there. If we subtract 180 from 108, what do we get? 72 degrees. Good. All right. Excellent. Now, let's look at this one here, okay? Now, again, we can kind of reverse engineer this a little bit. Again, we know we have a straight line. We know one angle is 72 degrees. Straight line equals 180. Guess what? We're going to have a 108 degree angle here. Okay? Good. So we've kind of filled in some of the blanks. Okay? What didn't we know? But now we do. All right? So let's try to figure out x. How are we going to do that? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to think about our interior angles. Okay? We know that our interior angles equal 180 degrees. Okay? And we are given two angles already, 30 degrees and 108 degrees. The only piece we're missing is x. So if we take 180 degrees and we subtract 108 and 30, what do we get? We get 42 degrees. That means x equals 42 degrees. All right? If we wanted to, again, reverse engineer this, we could take 42 degrees plus 30 degrees plus 108 degrees, and guess what we would get? 180 degrees. Okay? So there we go. X equals 42. So again, we may think, oh, finding x, easy, we've been doing this. What's the problem? Well, we're kind of just building upon it, thinking outside the box a little bit. All right? Let's look at problem B now. Now, problem B is even a little more complicated. So, what we are given here, do my best to draw this. I'm going to send it over a little bit more. Ha ha ha. There we go. We're given our parallel lines. And then a transversal over here. Extend that a little bit, which makes actually a triangle. And then this one, okay. Again, apologize, I'm doing this freehand a little bit, all right. And we're given certain angles here, okay. We're given 40 degrees, 65 degrees, and 50 degrees, and asked to find x. Okay? Now, again, this is a little challenging. How are we going to get to x? Well, we know some information already. Okay? We have a triangle down here, don't we? And we know that triangles equal 180 degrees as well. We're given two angles, so we can find out this angle by taking 180 degrees minus 40 degrees minus 65 degrees, whoopsie daisy. And what do we get? 75 degrees. So I'm going to write that in there as best I can. 75 degrees. All right? Perfect. Now, like we've been doing before, all right? We know we have a straight line. Straight line again equals 180 degrees. Subtract the angle we know, 75, and we get 105 degrees. Okay? Now, also, again, in a way, to reverse engineer this a little bit, all right? We know we have a straight line, 180 degrees. We have one angle, 105 degrees. And guess what again? We're going to get 75 degrees. Okay? So, just like the last problem, now we have got our interior angles here. Okay? At least two of the three. So again, to figure this out, we're going to take our interior angles equaling 180 degrees. We're going to subtract the angles we know, 75, 50, and what are we going to get? 55 degrees. So, x equals 55 degrees. All right? So much of these problems are just taking what we're given and just trying to figure out the other angles. If you wanted to figure out every single angle in this example, you could do that. That's okay. As long as we get to x, that's all that matters. There are more than one way. There is more than one way to complete these questions. To think about them. So whatever you're most comfortable with is cool with me. So what I'd like you to do, let me erase this here. All right. What I'd like you to do is complete the rest of that section. All right. So I want you to do page there we go. Page 105, section 6. Problems C, D, and if you can, and if you can, sorry, there was a little technical problem they're dealing with. If you can, also complete problems 7 and 8. Okay. All right. So got 4 little problems for homework. Okay. Do your best. Please make sure you complete these and bring them to class when we meet. I will check them. All right. So good luck and thank you. Have a good day.